Excuse me. Happy to have here everyone today. Just quick housekeeping before we go forward. I created the scheduling channel as the ping was put out, and I did make sure to update or at least put the information on the Discord for the Long Friday. And I'll go into greater detail of what happened for Travail's side when I had the chance to write it over the weekend, and Falcone, essentially flesh out what Falcone finished up doing. Just so that it is documented properly. Because otherwise, uh, oh, now I have to also add a fucking section for the prison riot. Right, there's so much I have to fucking no keep, so I have
I
to
live in
add
a good
stuff.
part of town, only small caliber gunshots on the regular.
This is not a cutscene, but oop, uh, dang, god dang it. There we go. Work habits. Thank you. I just completely slipped my mind. I gotta update this Discord later. About the prison break and how you guys handled it, what happened, etc. Just to make sure, again, it's all written somewhere. I really want to be in the game and get arrested by your character for being racist towards pygmies. Oh, you get me started. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure the housekeeping was done. Because to this week, we are focused on our weekend. We've had a quite a dramatically long Friday in the roleplay, and now we're looking into the April 3rd weekend. So before we jump into our weekend, let's just have a as it doesn't have to be you don't have to be quick about it. Take your time. Just give us a recap of how what your character was doing during the long Friday, so we can kind of abridge as fast as we can what the long Friday was for everybody. Who would like to start?
Um, Lance was doing a prison break to get an NPC called Eclipse out of prison. He succeeded.
A straight destructive rescue mission.
Basically.
Although as a result, Lance got the shock to the heart that he
You
never
want to-
expected. Oh.
Okay, Lance, like you said, went to go break out Eclipse from a prison. It succeeded. Like you mentioned, Cyric had a shock to his heart and barely survived it, having issues. And Lance managing to evade evade getting completely blown up by Bit's explosive grenade. Lance managed to hobble himself to uh what's it called? Dang it, I'm trying to remember. Oh hey, it's Nico.
Oh,
It's the college boy.
twice in a row. You must
The
be
third
dreaming.
time, the third time he gets a sandwich in the college dorm. How's it going, Trinity?
I am very tired. I woke up at 5 for my orientation today.
Dang. I usually wake up at 6.
But I'm excited for the. Well, I just also haven't been sleeping the past few nights very well.
I totally
operating-
relate to that.
I'm operating on like 3 to 4 hours a night.
Have you considered canon? I kid. I'm joking. Don't look at yourself like that in the mirror, kid. Don't do that.
Unfortunately, my new job is a government job, so I can't even do that.
Damn, you're a Fed.
Oh yeah, fat
Well,
shit. Don't leak the Discord chat.
It's government contract work. I don't technically work for the government, but I'm contracted by the government.
All right, hold on, Fetty. I just want to get a point across real quick before we continue Spiral City. I'm not a big fan of the government.
Neither am I. I feel like if there's any common ground in this Discord channel, that's probably it.
You would not kill us when you get the chance.
I hit accept.
Finicky is the machine spirit. Edmund, you want to recap us of what you went through during the long Friday?
We also were part of the prison break. We shot someone who said they were a warden. That was brutalating Lance. And Lance almost killed Edmund and Myron with a fucking grenade. He will pay for that.
And then Myra was with you guys. I don't think we have any. I mean, we don't have to really wait for line. You could
I'm
kinda-
here.
Oh, you're here. Great. Hey, we have Trinity.
Oh, another homeless boy.
As I said, I would at least make an appearance.
Yeah. So, do you want to give us a small recap of what Nico went through during the long Friday?
Uh, Nico was Akira during the long Friday. As he wasn't ready for it. Now he would pretty much like he was doing his thing with studies. He was ironing out his sour relationship with the pygmies, the pygmy population of Spiral City. And then the Friday hit, and he kind of got laid on his ass about it. To be honest, it did not go over well for him.
Have you ever seen the dehydrated alien meme?
Damn.
Yes, yeah,
Laid
that
him out
was
just
pretty
like
much.
that.
Yeah, that was pretty much him.
Do you remember the feat that you managed to pull off?
Yeah, I told Edmund and Edmund and Lance, don't worry, guys, you got this. Right as Lance threw a giant giga bomb and almost killed all of them.
It's more like, hey,
Hope you guys are okay.
You know, and I'm gonna use that as the canonical excuse of why you guys survived. Myron's just built different.
It's like, hope you guys are doing all right. This is some crazy shit going on out here. Meanwhile, nuclear bomb going off in Gridiron.
Yeah, brighter than the fucking prison break. So, with our recap done, I'm just gonna address the quick elephant in the room that you're tired. So, Nico, I'm just gonna grab you first and let you get your role play for the weekend out the world plays real fast. And if you need to drop out because you're tired, by all means, man, that's
I
perfectly fine.
appreciate you.
Hey, man, I try to be good. So, check it, Nico. It's over the weekend. The campus itself is like since Friday has been on a temporary lockdown, and over the weekend, uh, you will be the first character that I get to explore this idea with and explain it further with everyone else. Uh, the city Hammer District has been given a decree by the Spiral City Chronicle by sorry not by the role play sorry by the Spiral Council that the whole city is on a new set level of lockdown due to recent events. That all Anima users require to be re-verified and have spiral identification cards specifically. Now,
No.
hold on. There is some limitations and non-restrictions applied. Due to several different types of laymancies and clauses, there are specialized groups of Anima users that are allowed exemption to this, like workforce or working for police or government services, such as police officers, mail people, etc. So if you're already worked for those establishments, all you would need to do is have, your IDs updated for thusly. Otherwise, if you do not have a spiral identification card, then you will not be permitted to travel between city districts.
Ah, shit.
It also goes for students.
All I got is my school ID.
These will
I don't
be
need,
changes
like,
that go effective immediately in the wake of the Long Friday.
Oh man, the DMV is closed on Saturdays.
They did this on purpose. That would be the cafeteria sort of announcement, or the city board, the school board, and even just as much as walking around the campus for you at Nico would be enough for you to have gathered this from just even. Lars would even be talking about this to you, about the lockdown, because he wouldn't be worried about it. No, not of course, not Lars. Why? I'm not an Anima user. It just seems like extra steps for keeping those Anima users, nice and safe and check for us.
Yeah, who cares about those Anima users?
Yeah, right? Good old buddy old pal of mine who's not an Anima user.
The worst part is now Nico's dorm room feels like a family dinner with the in-laws you don't really like. Your uncle who's just a little too opinionated. That's what Lars is now.
And Nico, before you get a chance to flesh out what you'd like to do this weekend, it'd be on the return to the dormitory as mentioned earlier. A brief reprisal from all the shocking news that you just developed. And as you're caught to yourself to be alone, you can hear the sliding of a wooden panel. You hear the...
Hey, how's it going?
Nico looks over and is like,
You would see, you would see the two red. What was it? The colors I said before? No, there were red and green. I know that was a one-time thing that had happened before, but they had changed. It had been two different pygmies that had appeared before. Forgot their colors.
I assume I would recognize them as the ones who signed the contract.
Yeah.
I trust with your return that the assignment has been carried out.
The king is happy, yes. He's accepted your offering. We will not penalize you for this offense. Any future offense will occur in ongoing tribute to King Pygmy for reparations. You're allowed up to 5 pygmies. You got it?
Like total?
Yes.
Or like
King Pygmy's kind of thinking about like maybe a monthly thing or a yearly thing that doesn't roll over. All right, no rolling over. It just goes right back every year. Still working the details out, but you get 5.
Okay, so like PTO.
No, nothing like PTO. Those roll over. What part of not rolling?
They roll over. PTO rolls over in Spiral City.
The pygmy looks at his friend. The fuck am I talking to?
No, he goes, wait. Spiral City rolls over PTO?
Oh my god, how do I know your work law is better than you?
Huh. Odd, we never did that in Macalania.
Wow, what a progressive place to live. Starts writing. So anyway, what about that Macalania place? Starts writing it down.
Oh, it's a bad time to take a drink.
No, it's
Carriage.
Yeah, right. The pygmy just leaps at Nico's jugular. And again, if you're not sure what a pygmy looks like or what voice I'm doing for what character, it's the top right thing on my screen. Or Kalis' stream, I'm quite literally dungeoned the pygmy.
But yeah, no, Nico, he's like, well, joking aside, I am glad that is one more worry to have off my plate at least.
Yeah, just keep being a good guy with us, and we got no problems. Oh, also, we found this for you. Edmund, sorry, keep mixing your name up. Sorry, Nico.
Edmund?
Your drawer inventory has been replenished with the missing socks.
Ah,
Yeah, King
Those
Pygmy
rotten
found the
bastards.
found
Oh
the little
no, Donnie!
The King Pygmy King Pygmy's men found the little fuck that stole your shit, so we in good gesture favor brought it back to you.
We beat the shit out of him.
Nods approvingly to his co Pygmy. We're
He
also
will not
keeping
be returning to his family.
we're also keeping the established rule and ownership and housing of what's it called? Your drawer. This is ours now.
well, no, you just called it mine.
Oh, what the? Light mech has the fucking tank.
This is Jar Pygmia. They close the drawer on you. Nico, you lost access to your drawer?
Oh man, how am I supposed to get my socks that they brought back?
You don't. That's the neat part. Though you do now have permanent access to a Pygmy communication in line. Since you're in neutral to decent favor with them, they'll frequently trade with you or willing to take small contracts with you.
Hell yeah. I'm our point of pygmy contact.
Well, you have a permanent. You have a place where pygmies can travel to you. Now, if the sauntering stallion established that thing, they'd have the same level of access like you. Edmund, come on, just let me get a pygmy nest in here.
No.
Like, I'll pay you. Puts out lint.
No.
Alright, Nico, what would you like to do for your weekend?
Nico honestly is going to be spending a lot of his weekend on the box net, I think. You know, trying to get a feeling for like
Oh no, guys, he's
how
becoming a doom scroller.
well, I mean, after everything that happened, you know, he wants to because he's not very in touch with the anima user community in the city. He has purposefully kept himself very detached from it. So one, he at some point would probably want to go catch up with.
Ooh.
I told myself when you told me your name, I was gonna write it down, and I fucking
Liz?
did it. Yeah, sure, I guess.
Wait, who?
The other student who's an anime user.
Sunflower and they had orange outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Liz.
yeah. Liz. He would at some point he wants to pick up with Liz and just check in on how she's feeling after everything that happened on Friday. It's because he saw her have a similar reaction to him, or
Yeah.
at least assumes that she did. But he also wants to spend some time on the box net just to get a feeling for like how this is affecting anima users as a whole in the city who like live and work.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So let's go over first the creepy stalker. I'm joking.
Oh my god.
You do spend a good time looking around to see if you can find Lizzie at the cafeteria or the study hall area, but both on Saturday and Sunday, your results are you don't find Lizzie anywhere.
I'll be right back.
You even ask Lars, who's a lot more friendlier and knows Lizzie a lot closer, tell you like, yeah, no, I haven't seen her. She said she was sick or something, or visiting family. I don't know. She said she took some extended days off. I couldn't help you, friend. You want me to call her?
No, that won't be necessary.
Check out this hot dog I had. And as for the box neck, uh, and to fill in the audience pretty quickly, Spiral City Chronicles is in the time era of the early 2000s. So there isn't like super tech. There isn't like smartphones and all that. Though there's like cameras and uh, Blackberries is probably the most advanced sort of handheld you'll have. Oh hey, thank you for the notification. Wow. Yeah, thank you, Trinity, for the 71 months.
I had to update it.
So yeah, tech isn't that great, and Spiral City doesn't have a formal internet. Rather, it's more like a 4chan board where you're able to see different large boards and different forums based on the topics of those boards, and you can see the myriad of what people are allowed to post then. And there's also self-moderated boards, etc., etc., self-moderation, etc., etc. SpiralNet is the formal internet. BoxNet is the Anima exclusive network. How it's operated, who handles it, is unknown. There is a single reporter that actively runs news and does reports through the BoxNet and acts as one of its moderators, as a public figure enough known as Ace Hotshot.
Yeah, I had to start that push, Donnie. I had to fucking jump in there and maul 2 goddamn assault mechs while ours watched like idiots.
Really, idiots! On the BoxNet, only Anima users are able to access it. So only Anima news and only Anima users can update this. So it's pretty safe to say that it's a very safe place to vent and express true feelings, because that's what you find a lot of, Nico. A lot of people pointing out how the hypocrisy of being scammed again, the issues of being like collared like this for just having powers, the mass amount of reports of people looking and spamming, or can you help me find this person reports. It's daunting, depressing, and a cruel reminder that the Spiral Council had put their foot very heavily onto Travail. There would be, because there's not as much censorship in the Box network for this kind of truth and honesty. There would be videos and recordings, pictures at 490p, so, you know, early ass YouTube quality, of Anima users just getting fucking slimed by the Spiral army. There'd also be, very interesting enough, several pictures and reviews about a certain black flying red thing that tore the shit out of flying airships of the Spiral army.
Huh.
Many are coming to claim that that is the demon of Travail.
Oh. I
You
know.
see, Lance, you save them and they still call you a demon.
My heart can't take this. Literally.
Nico is no longer intrigued. He actually ceases following that thread. He does not want anything to do with Falcone.
Pygmy pop-up comes up. Click here to earn gold.
Nico loses it.
It voids being closed. Hey, come on, man.
Nico closes the box net and reopens it.
Stop that! Yeah, IT Trick fixes it. The pygmy's missing. Oh, I have to update the map for... Shit. So, yeah, Nico, there's just a lot of different type of information you could find. There's just a lot of people looking for different information things and trying to warn people of the situation at hand. The justices that attacked, the freakish spiral army that had attacked. Like it's daunting because like it happened in a single day, quick, efficient, and as far as you can tell, I mean, as far as the missing people's reports and how staggeringly large it is, over 1,000 different Anima users, not 1,000, sorry, something like around easily in the hundreds of Anima users were killed or are missing. We don't know their true status yet. There are also a lot of reports that what's it called? Travail Hospital is super stacked, but no other city districts taking their injured, so they're relying on Anima user powers. There's also some claimed like uh foreseer healer or something, someone that there's been claims of like on the Boxnet that there's some sort of person that could heal even buildings and stuff.
Neat.
Because otherwise, like I said, there'd just be all those different type of things.
Yeah, I think probably like in like the late afternoon, early evening on Sunday, I think he would probably send a message to Edmund because he still doesn't have Lance's phone number. Just send a message. Yeah, like send a message to Edmund. Just like hope you survived Friday.
I think as long as we keep continuity, right, Edmund? Do you want to send a text message back, a single one?
I don't think Evie's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make sure. Excuse me. I'll make sure he gets your text then.
Big. Okay.
All right. With that, excuse me. Rest my hands together. Let's go ahead and start with Cynric.
Eric's not here. He's in the bathroom.
He
Cynric?
just stepped away from that.
Ah, mother gosh.
Oh, tea
Okay.
break time.
Yeah, right? Fuck. You know, there's a perfect opportunity just to lay down a cutscene for these guys missing.
Like, oh, should have watched the VOD.
Damn. Yeah, skip to this part in the VOD energy. Fuck.
I will take the opportunity to go lay down and try to sleep. Probably unsuccessful.
Yeah, if you end up just unable to sleep, we'll still be here till like 12.
Yeah. So, and feel free to shoot me a message if anything comes up. If you need my input, if I'm awake, I'll pop in.
Yeah, the text message maybe.
Alright.
Alright, see you in a bit.
And I
Thank you, boys.
Hey, welcome back, Evie.
Evie's death was highly exaggerated.
exaggerated. No, I forgot I needed to grab a needle to take my insulin.
Yeah, don't fucking actually not do that. That'd be important. That'd be really bad. You should definitely break away and do that. That's perfectly fine. Glad you did it. We went through Nico's weekend, and on Sunday evening he shot you a text message.
Oh, what did it say?
I hope you survived the long Friday.
Nope.
That's your response?
Yep.
Well, I guess you can share that in our Discord. Just shoot him like quite literally say the admin says nope as a text response. I was intending to go for Cymric first, but I'll take this opportunity to quickly go through a cutscene that's kind of necessary. As Yada Gata and uh,
Beautiful.
Juniper have both fled to East Bay, sustaining injuries from fighting the Spiral Army that they did, Spiral Army deployment that they did. They didn't defeat them. That was Platars who did that. They just managed to cripple the Justice enough, and then they had to flee from the remaining force. They made their way to East Bay, and whilst injured and unable to truly be able to defend themselves and fight off, they had did their best to keep the gangsters away from them and travel into the city to get some sort of cover and safety. In their travel in the city in blindness, they managed to stumble. Yeah, they managed to stumble into Dockside, and there, Honeydoll and actually Honeydoll would have been way closer. Actually, towards the bridge, she would have actually seen them coming in and saved them. And the reason Honeydoll would have been way closer is because Honeydoll and then other anima users in East Bay, all kind of stopped fucking with around and kind of watched what was going on in Travail. They weren't really able to help either, nor were they willing to. Bless you.
Thank you.
As soon as Yada Gata and Juniper made it to the other side of East Bay, Honeydoll approached and gathered them to the dockside and had helped them to get in better health and recovery. So Juniper and Yada Gata spend their Friday recovering at dockside to have Saturday and Sunday to get up to strength and fully to get back on Monday in Travail. Honeydoll insists the two that they do not go back. And they both argue that they have to. Because who else will? If they don't go, then there won't be anyone to help keep justice for anima users.
Surely noble spirits.
Another cutscene is Bit. After the last cutscene we had of Bit, the cat, the explosive cat that had destroyed the prison specifically. Bit. That bit. Yeah, that little bit. See, after he successfully lit the the finale bomb, basically, and placed it on top of the prison to start the whole final demolition sequences, he had spent his time escaping, making sure that he can have the time to flee, footwork, running around. While the prison finally came down, Bit had been about maybe 5 or 7 blocks away, till finally Bit turned and noticed that his heavy grenades used.
Be safe,
was like-
Donnie.
Sorry?
Oh, you know, I
Genoa.
just took off.
Yeah, take it easy. Have a good night. It's understandable not to have the headspace for Mech Warrior. Especially not after a good day. You don't go from a good day to a bad day.
Yeah. Well, I had a good day. Might as well smash my finger with a hammer.
So Bit, several blocks away, turns to notice and enjoys the explosion from the hand grenade. And, takes off, enjoying
kill
the
him.
pleasure of having to just make demolition. Bit thinks a bit after, with his little stroll through the streets, going, I've never been to this part of the city before. Lance did say something about meeting him back at that dingy church. Something's weird about this place. He keeps looking over his shoulders in Gridiron. Bit doesn't see this. The players in the audience are given the viewing pleasure to see that Bit is suffering from intimidation fear. There are demons in Gridiron. There are a lot of them.
Oh yeah, he would notice because he's a cat.
Yep. So Bit decides that Gridiron ain't the place to stay. And like, you know what? Maybe that dingy church was kind of worth going. How the fuck did I get there without being on him, on Lance, though? He kind of flew through the power plant. And even Bit traveling on the ground would have difficulty dodging every single van and trying his best not to be as suspicious as possible. Bit would spend the latter half of his weekend. And we'll get to that when we get to Lance. Luna, are you back? Dang. Okay,
Oh,
let's start with the setup then, with the bigger set piece that I have for tonight. Edmund and Myron. You guys, on your weekend after the long Friday, had the chance to sleep in. At least I could imagine if you guys would, with the prison break that you guys just went through.
What are we
Edmund's
doing on
gonna-
the weekend?
Yeah, the
Kinda.
weekend.
I'm setting up the scene for it, just that you guys we're starting with your weekend and that you guys have just finished experiencing the long Friday. So I'm not sure if you guys would have slept in or still stay the early birds that you guys are.
Well, Myron had a big boo-boo. He'd have slept in.
Edmund is going to try to
Shit.
try to start his morning routine, but be careful not to wake up Myron.
Okay. Make a dexterity check to see how bad you. No, I think you'd
Edmund
be
falls down the stairs.
right.
Lands in the Peter Griffin position.
Ah,
That's Edmund every time he takes true damage. All right. Anyway, Edmund, you go through your morning activities pretty nonchalantly. There's a little bit more of a slowness since you're being more deliberately quiet, but it goes.
Edmund dies.
Yeah, you just shove the toothbrush into your eye instead. You do take the time to just be quiet about your morning routine, brushing your hair, brushing teeth, manicure, etc. However, you imagine Edmund to maintain himself in the morning. Nothing goes too astray here. And you go through your morning pretty normally. Myron, as you're sleeping in, you hear a Myron. In your dream of I guess subjugating or trying to
Oh,
get
he's
to
supposed
some
to be on the
release?
path of redemption.
True.
I pointed this out!
Okay. Perhaps a dream of.
No, he dreams of snow and ice in the far north.
There you go. And you just keep hearing the slow, as Byron's enjoying the dream of the far north and ice, seeing the summits in the distance, ice-capped. The very wind brings like a mint freshness in your breath, Myron. It is home, or at least a desired location for you. Myron. A Vaspy voice continues to call out in some distance you can't see.
He'd open his eyes up from contemplation. Someone's very brave coming here unannounced.
You find yourself half-spoken as you can see your ice staff, is floating above you. Iron. You notice in your wake state that is the bad voice your brother Gagor uses.
Just because there are fates worse than death, Gregor. What do you want?
I just needed to wake you up and warn you of the impending doom, brother. He waves the staff a little bit more dramatically.
You know what? When we get back, I'm going to reincorporate you into a hobbit.
I
You'll
will
spend
hunt
all
you
your
for the
days
rest.
smoking weed and farming
That
and
sounds
then rhyming.
That sounds terrible, brother. And I will condemn your
It
spirit
sounds like
now to
hell.
worse. Yeah, I'll condemn your spirit now to hell if you condemn me to that. I'm warning you, though, brother. The ghosts, the wraiths, are after me. They seek to imprison me for revealing undead knowledge.
Bold of them to assume they have any right. But
Yeah.
I happen to live with what was the? Oh yeah, a spirit detective. I'm essentially living with a cop.
I require your protection, brother, of my mortal soul. In exchange, he looks down a bit. Hold on. I got something here. Oh, right here. Because these wraiths that Grigor is warning about, he states that uh, they can rip his existence. There's not a hell waiting for him. Brother, if you help me with this, keep my soul safe. You understand that the Simrillis can weigh heavy on your soul, and even drive you to madness, as we did before. Help me now, and I will help you with the Simrillis and the weight of it.
Fair
It's a-
enough. Sure, there's room for another Faya in here. Hop on in. You look cool. Hop in.
Yeah, you look pretty wad. Don't tell your mom.
All right, and I shall take residence within this ice staff that you've
His
met.
name is Chillren. Thank you.
I shall take residence in Chillround.
There you go.
Brother, why do you name such things such...
As
It
long
sounds
as
a lot better
oh, good.
in Kasari, but we're not in Kasari land, so why am I going to name it Kasari?
Whilst you're home with the ice staff, Grigor will freely float with the staff and can periodically use a spell from it, like every other turn. But it'd be a simple cantrip, nothing more powerful than that.
Well, you'd
He
think
can
I'd
also
know more
bring
about ice magic, but I focused on undeath necromancy more than anything.
He'll also be able to bring it to you. So say
Hmm.
if you're in the house somewhere and you didn't have it, he can will it to you.
Oh, he's the the pilot and autopilot now, is he?
Oh. As long as he's undead.
He's not so much undead, just a disincorporated spirit. I know. It's complicated.
Brother, I do warn you that these wraiths, I fear, that will come at this evening hours.
All right. All right. Oh, is that enough time to prepare spells?
Yes, if we spend our time now.
We need to warn Edmund and have him do stuff.
That would be a great idea. I can go and speak with him immediately if you wish.
Yeah, reveal yourself to him.
Grigor fades away with the staff in his hand. Like a ghost
Myron
sound
will
effect.
put his hand to his ear and just start to listen.
Edmund, whilst you're doing your morning routine and having no issue to it, you brush your teeth, you look down, spit, look back up. A floating staff is behind you.
Oh, hey, Chill Red, how's it going?
The staff lowers and hits you and bonks you on the head.
What
It's
did
one
I
of those-
do?
It's one of those hits that aren't hard at all. Just bonk.
Yeah, it still spooks him a bit. What did I do? Look, I
Myron
turned. Look,
wishes to speak with you.
who possessed the staff?
You hear a ghost sound effect. Ooh.
Well,
Son of pygmy.
look, I tried my best to sneak away and not wake him up. All right.
I mean, What would you like to do next?
Guess go speak to Byron.
You step out of the bathroom and make your way down the hallway. As before you enter the room, you do get a notification on your phone.
Evan checks it.
It's dated Friday, 8 p.m. You double take for a second, Edmund. No, you're pretty certain this is Saturday. You check the time. Yeah, Saturday.
Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this.
Curious as the trap goes on.
He checks his phone as he's like walking toward Myron's room.
Well, you're sorry. You would have to focus like dedicatedly to that message. You're
Oh, then he's gonna check the message.
I'd have a gun out while looking at the message.
you stop in your tracks, more curious of the message than this being summoned. Uh, you look at the first thing that catches you notice is that the sender is somebody named MP. And the second most curious thing is it says please don't delete. With the final curious thing being that this thing is a whopping. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, a whopping 50 gigabytes.
Oh. Oh, I know who this is. Evan puts the phone back in his pocket and goes to Myron.
You put your phone away. You open the door and you see the floating staff about to have reached the door to. Oh, I was to find you. You were taking too long.
Myron, your staff visited me in the bathroom.
He's telling you to come visit me. That's Gregor. He needed a physical object I've made to manifest in.
What?
It's very complicated.
It's a temporary situation.
But you were in the bathroom with me.
You're gonna make a bigger deal of this.
Yes.
Saikuno's cheating, and this is what you want to make a.
Listen,
Sorry.
Gregor is a spirit above such mortal constraints. He doesn't care, I assure you.
Oh, okay.
I've never killed to begin with.
It still feels,
See?
you know, it's. Oh God, what has he seen? Oh wait, oh Primal, what has he seen?
Myron would hold his hand out for the staff to return to it. And it's just Saruman's staff.
It is returned to you.
We're going to be attacked by wraiths tonight.
Gregor faintly appears behind Myron.
Okay.
But he's just there like some kind of stand.
Evan, so like, race like Gregor or
No, Gregor's with us.
Gregor has a bounty on him.
Yes, because he helped me.
No, he has a bounty on him with a lot more things.
Gregor, what did you do?
Many of the things, brother.
How long was I disincorporated?
I have led many of the people to astray places.
Damn it, Gregor.
Well, if we're gonna get attacked by tonight, that throws a wrench in my plans. I'm gonna have to talk to my my boss to let me use my spirit gun more than once.
It's self-defense.
I can only use it once a day.
What do you mean you can only use it once a day?
I don't know. I fire it and I can't fire it again until the next day. It needs a cooldown. It needs a rest. I don't think they make a little blue pill for the spirit gun.
Now that attitude.
Meanwhile, in the upper spire, they're working on that and a cure for baldness and
Yeah, huh?
erectile dysfunction.
I look over,
believe-
huh? Idiocracy, huh?
I
Yeah, there
believe
you go.
as long as we have access to Myron's magic, we should be sufficiently safe. Brother, you can just cast Dispel, can't you? No, you don't have full access to all your spells.
Magic doesn't flow right here. Instead of
Brother.
going forward or backwards, it's more of a sideways thing. It's very hard to explain.
Brother,
It's been no end of a headache.
please, you must understand. My mortal soul's at line.
I know that feeling, says Lance. Looking out from the window.
Emmett takes out his staff and just
Staff?
yeah,
Edmund has a staff?
yeah. He's got a magical staff. He's got 2 of them.
Yeah,
He bought
got it from
some.
the pygmies.
Oh look, I'm Myron. I have access to magic. He starts waving the staff around.
Well, what's the staff again?
I believe it was a novice level staff and an advanced level staff. He's gonna be playing with the novice one.
Is it the rewards area?
Should be. He bought it at the King Pygmy.
Fucking Salem, you scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, magic staff rare relic beginner, and a thunder staff. It's just been chilling.
Yeah,
He's
okay, no
keeping it
worries.
in Myron's room.
No, I just want to make sure, yeah. So the idea of it is, it's like those staffs cast a predetermined spell and have limited charges. And you'd have to
The
refill
Skyrim
it.
staffs.
Yeah, basically a Skyrim staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the magic staff is just imagine magic missile. You'll have like maybe 5, 6 shots at best. Then you'll have to refill it somehow. You do not know how to refill objects. Though, Frank, to be fair, Nico could probably figure that out and probably do it for you guys.
Oh, Nico, do you have a solution? And Myron would just look to an empty space.
No, it's the cardboard cutout. Come on. I did a good job with this one.
Yeah, but the cardboard cutout's like old and battered by now because we use it so much.
Look,
There's duct tape holding it together.
it's
Somebody
just
drew a
well-
mustache on.
It's just well maintained, alright? I look very sadly. Edmund, as you pull out your magical staffs, your phone vibrates again.
Brr, brr. Brr, brr.
Myron, somebody wishes to join us.
Who? Can they fight ghosts?
I don't know. It's that same person that came in. It's that. How do I? How do I? They look like a child, but they're not a child.
All you and Donnie look the same to me. There, I said it.
Oh, the green-haired one.
Damn.
Myron's just making the hand motion. Gotta give me more. I got nothing.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Emmett takes out his phone.
You look at your phone. Strangely enough, there is no new notification.
Oh, is it Is it Shirake?
No.
Sorry, green hair took me a minute. Yeah, it's the girl that wanted to learn the magics.
No, it's the one with the anima that goes through
The
phone
internet.
data.
You know what? One more body thrown away is never gonna hurt.
You
No
notice
one will
Edmund,
find the
that your
bodies.
phone doesn't have a new notification. Rather, it's just the email that you have was put from read to unread, and it gave a notification. Noticeably, the size of the file has gone from 50 to 55.
Okay, and he opens up the file.
Your phone jumps out of your hand like a hand grenade as a single person launches out, going, "Ah!" and she
Yeah, that's what.
crashes into the ground.
Did you just cast teleportation? Or was that magic
No.
door?
No, they came through my phone.
Ow. You could have just.
I still don't know if you're a boy or a girl. What are your pronouns?
Why didn't you tell me your phone could do that?
My
It can't.
pronouns. I'm hurt right now. Can you just give me a second, Edmund? Your instinctive, intuitive, like detective nature noticed that this person is. You've met them before. Uh, their outfits torn up and whatnot, and they they're sitting on their ass and not standing up immediately, and haven't fully like they're like hunched over, obviously giving some signs of distress or being harmed previously.
What happened
Where
to you?
where am I?
You're the Sauntering Stallion.
Hammer District, right?
Yes.
What subsection?
No, not Hamlet.
We
Market.
met
Sorry, Market District, right?
Cervantes.
Ah,
We've met before.
no, I know we have. I'm just.
I
know
know
what?
your name, but my player does. What player forget?
Uh, yeah, I remember our interaction, Edmund. Okay, I do. That's why I sent my message to you, which, uh, she
I sent
has
my.
well, she holds out their
She.
hand. Yeah, they hold out their hand, and there's a faint green energy coming from their hand that's transmitted to the phone. Sorry, I just completely forgot to hold up my anima energy. Do you have anything to help me keep some stamina? AP back?
Sure. You know what? I've done this once before. Let's see if I can do it again. Edmund reaches out and touches their hand, grabs their hand, and tries to transfer AP to them.
Alright, you've done this enough times. I feel like, do you want to gain the opportunity to gain a skill from this?
Let's see. How many skills do I have? Oh, you said the firearm knowledge would be transferred into the detective.
Well, I mean,
S-
when you finally got to that, right? Yeah.
Does spirit gun count as a skill, or does it just count as a gun now?
It's its own skill.
Okay. So I'm already at 3 skills. I can't.
Was that the limit? I thought it was more.
Nope, 3 was the limit.
Double check the Discord, because I swear we've had this conversation. I remember saying there was a little bit more than that. Skills. Here, skills and proficiencies. Once you have 4, haha.
Oh, 4. Okay, so it was changed. Hooray!
It does say edit, so it's likely I did, but I'll probably even re-edit the skills are final section. They're not really that like once they're made, they're final. Like I'll work on them and give them buffs and such and such. But otherwise, yeah, you have a 4th slot. So just to make sure to go forward, we have 4 skills for everybody.
Oh boy.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I
You
wish
missed
for
the-
5.
Yeah. Did not. You missed the cutscene for Juniper and Yanagata a bit.
Oh, how'd
With
that
this-
go?
Yanagata and Juniper, when they were crossing the bridge, met at the very end of it a concerned Honey Doll with other Anima users from East Bay worried about what's going on at Travail. They got their injuries nursed at the dock side, and were they were profusely warned not to go back to Travail over at the end of the weekend, with Yanagata and Juniper going, well, we need to go. We're like the only people keeping justice in Travail for Anima users. And Bit marveled at his instruction, realized he can go around do as he pleases, thinks to himself, like, maybe not Gridiron, because there's a weird feeling about Gridiron, about how many demons are around there. So Bit decides that, fuck it, I'll go back to that shanty fucking church. At least it was like West Bay, the East Bay out there. But somehow worse. How's West Bay worse? Bit shakes his little head.
Well, you
Oh
little.
no. Let's create a monster.
We are now with
He was always
Edmund.
like that.
We're back with Edmund and Myron over the weekend.
That I do
Myron,
know. I was there for that lurking.
okay, great. I kind of want to start with you, Lou, but you went to the bathroom right then and there because you haven't had a chance for a lot of role playing the last few weeks. So I just want to make sure you had some this week.
Right.
And I think for the most
Stupid
part,
stomach.
oh no, actually no, we're not done. Edmund, Edmund and Myron,
Would
you
this
guys,
skill would this skill also count toward his skill of looking at other anima users, like kind of like seeing the oh my god,
no,
the
that'd be a different.
unstable list.
That'd be something
Oh.
different. No, that's something different. That was you using your champion power, your blessing.
Oh.
Yes, I have made it clear that it was you using your green, the quote, green vision is just your champion blessing. It will allow you to see through or detect the things you're looking through, like the lenses of a hunter. So being able to look at somebody's biology is pretty easy because you're using the primal's eyes to look through that. You're not able to detect anima energy in the same way unless you get a skill developed for it. Right now, the skill you're trying to develop, or the unique skill that you can develop here, is basically anima power sharing. That you'll get a benefit for being able to share it with others, and you'll be able to do it like the greater levels, either as an AoE effect or stronger AP effect, or even enough AP. You can even generate AP from nothing.
Okay, I'll take that skill.
Again, that's like the
Hooray!
later end, and not all of what I said will be the final of it. It's just as you start into it, this is an attempt into it. You aren't able to get it right away, though. Now that you're aware of it, and you can have more opportunities to offer your anima energy in a meaningful interaction, not just I'm gonna spam it till I get it. Then you'll get easier chance to get the skill until you finally unlock Novance. So for right now, go ahead for this skill. It's going to rely on your intelligence. Go ahead and roll on just a flat intelligence roll. Unfortunately, no. You're able to successfully transfer anima energy. You successfully transfer 3 AP. The cap of yeah, I would say the cap. The true cap of any anima user is 5. But like I mentioned previously, unless you have a specific skill or something that allows you, or even better said, if you physically push yourself to push out 5 energy AP, you could give up to 5, but your typical norm max is 3 AP.
Fucking normie.
Yeah, we're just gonna do 3 AP right now.
You place your hands on the green person, and for a moment there's a quietness around you. And even Myron notices like the shift in the energy from Edmund shifting over like water moving across the surface. Edmund, this is the first time that you've ever been able to successfully transfer anima energy without it being a disruption or a problem. The person blinks and goes, "What? Wow, thanks. I appreciate it. Edmund,
Yeah, no problem.
I need your help."
What's going on?
I was there in Travail. I was attacked. I had a group of people with me. Well, I managed to find a group of people, and I sent myself a message to you as a panic. I had it on delayed message because I was carrying so many people, and oh boy, they were so lucky I was making my monthly snack run. They rub their green hair and look a little nervous. If it wasn't for all those snacks I carried, I don't know if I could carry all those people. You see them. You see, at Myron. You can hear the interaction. Obviously, you can also detect just as much as Edmund can that this person is clearly putting a lot of their effort and focus onto Edmund's phone.
You want me to just open the file?
I'm carrying people with me. Can they come out? They're safe. They're innocent people. They didn't attack me.
Sure.
There are 4 of us.
Counting you or not counting you?
5 if you're counting.
All right. Let him out.
With a slow release of her wrist, it almost looks like a clenched fist in her hand, to their hand, until finally it uncurls it slowly. And as it does, people slowly get
Whoa!
pushed out. Yeah, exactly. There'd be a single young boy, a young male, probably 20 or 30, you can't tell. Definitely definitely an elderly woman, 40 or 50 question mark, and her elderly husband. 67 question mark? Oh, my back.
Myron, there's breeders here.
Yeah, Myron, your room is filled with spiral people.
Firstly, all of you get out of this room right now. Edmund, take them to the kitchen.
Wait. We're being served dinner?
No.
No.
We were promised to be safe. The old lady, like, skirches.
Safe and fed are 2 different things, madam. I'm
You
about to go
are-
full fucking book Gandalf.
The green person, they step up and go, "All right, everybody, take on the trip out the door, out the room. You're not getting any younger. Come on, get going."
Is that scene from
I'm
fucking
Cockney, I'm uncultured, what do I know?
No.
So the 4 of the people follow. Now we'll reveal Macintosh plus. Out
Yeah, it's
the door.
Macintosh. Hooray!
N plus looks over at Edmund and goes, "I don't know where to go. Where the hell am I taking them?"
Where am I even?
Downstairs
Okay,
to the lobby.
down the stairs, everyone. I'm Cockney. What do I know? She leads. Mac M plus leads the group out and down into the lobby.
Hey, is this the
Byron,
marketplace?
I'm
This
sorry.
cheese isn't gourmet enough. You promised a charcuterie board, not a 4-man cheese slice.
Gregor, are you opposed to murder via heart attack from scaring
I could
somebody?
try to scare an elderly, but that's not the moment at the pressing matter. You need to prepare for the rapes. That's the pressing matter.
Alright.
You are some sort of spirit detective?
Yes.
Oh, that means you're licensed with some level of spirit weapon, right?
I mean, yes.
Good. That means you'll be able to help handle these rapes a lot easier.
Depends on how many.
I mean, you get a phone call notification on your gun.
Oh, speaking of, Edmund pulls out the,
This would be going
Evan pulls
from
out the gambler.
this would be from going from morning to 12 early afternoon.
I guess we're all just hanging out in Myron's room.
No, everyone get out now.
I need my me time.
Myron's
That's not what you told me
Myron's
last
dirty
night.
tongue hobbles forward. You heard the master. Leave.
I have every right to be in this room.
The pygmy tries to scuttle Edmund out. Leave.
No, he's okay.
admin will wrap things up with admin will wrap up things with you with the speak with Celeste, the Spirit Witch. Before we have from Myron though, Myron, is there any specific spell you want to prepare yourself?
Yep, I got 2.
Uh, you can prepare one a day in the time you have.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm already in our chat. I believe I had we had a ritual book we had a book, right?
Well, there's a spell book from King Pygmy, and then there's the Book of Myron.
Well, the Book of Myra is a buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a spell. That's a specific buff power. The grimoire that Pink Pigman gave you, I think, was like what 3 spells?
We're gonna be able to cast too.
You cast it.
Well, prepare
Hmm?
prepare one
Prepare.
a day, but yeah.
Prepare one a day, but doesn't mean you can't cast them multiplicatively. You can due to your due to the skill we have in Discord. So unlike D&D, you don't need spell slots here. You just need enough anima power to keep casting the spell. There are only certain spells with certain restrictions. Like there are some that I just couldn't be like, all right, you can just keep casting permanency whenever you feel like it. That's kind of
That's a
yeah,
little bit busted.
yeah. But something like heat metal, I'll be like, yeah, the duration stays the same, pays for an upkeep like AP, etc., etc. Anyway, you spend the time that you're allotted to perfect and perform, perfect and pull. Every time I imagine Myron having to like write magic into the grimoire left, like provided to him or given to him by King Pygmy as a "don't kill pygmies" deal.
Please don't do it.
I imagine it's like colorless rose petals just being pulled from the sky and being formed, or not rose petals, but like flower tips or flower leaves just being pulled from the sky or around Myron, and his eyes are closed as he doesn't really write the magic in as he pulls it around him as best as he can and inscribes the lettering in there. Had he been in Lamoth, this would be as simple as a 5 or 10 minute affair, no problem. Inscribing spells is a drury too, is an unnecessary task in Lamoth. He could simply pluck the words from the very air around him and easily cast the spell with no problem. Well, maybe with more people watching him, Myron thinks about Lamoth a bit, but then shakes his head like, ah. You have now prepared your second spell of 3, because the first one was Who Let the Dogs Out? Summon Animal. Oh, the second. No, you have 2 spells already, so yeah, your third and final one. Because your second spell was you want to turn people furry.
No, I want to turn furries into proto men.
Yeah, sorry, Frodoman. Sorry, Frodoman. Frodoman. God damn it. And then the final one now is Spirit Guardians. Alright, and Edmund. Celeste speaks with you without pulling you into the death realm and goes, hey, listen. You're cool with the primal, so I gotta give you the heads up. There are a strong spirit presence in your area, and it's only growing greater. And that's really only indicative of 1 or 2 things. You have a really bad spiritual haunting, or wraiths are coming towards you in your area.
It's the latter.
Is that because there's a punishment
Of the
being
first.
What?
It's because of the first one.
I'm sorry, now you just confused me. Well, what was it now?
Okay. So remember how I asked if there was any possible way for a spirit to come back into the physical realm?
It happens all the time. That's why they're spirit detectives. So that the spirits that come back don't stay in the world of the living. They need to stay in the world of the dead. Your job is to shoot with a spirit gun any like offending spirits. The only time you don't shoot a spirit is if they're non-hostile or not attacking humans.
Yeah, the
I'm
one
sorry,
here.
not humans. Sorry, just not attacking living entities in general.
Yeah, the one here isn't attacking living entities. They're fine. They're the brother of my partner. But he did some sort of fucky wucky, and now we got Rays coming.
Is it a spirit that did this fucky wucky?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's punishment squad then. Yeah, out of my hands, not my circus. I'm not getting involved with the jurisdiction department. That's not me. Though I don't like those pricks, so admit you've gained the temporary ability to reload and reuse ammo gained for the spirit gun. I just have a phrase to tell you, Edmund. I'm not a big fan of establishments.
The spirit witch, who is also my boss, just gave me full jurisdiction
Now,
to
hold on.
hunt down some feds.
Now hold on. Just to be very clear, I can only give you 3 bullets. Edmund, you've acquired 3 spirit bullets.
Can I reload these? Oh wait, no, they're one shot each. Okay.
You can
I'll save
gain
them for the
more
big
ammo.
guys.
No, hold on. You can gain more ammo when you fight against spirits. Either defeating them or dealing enough damage will give you a reload, a single bullet. The bullet won't you can only chamber a single shot. You can't charge it because you don't have the skill for it. You could in later situations or even change the style of how your bullet fires. For right now though, all you have is a single shot pistol.
All you have is a dream.
You are not allowed to shoot any living target with this. And then
that
you
means
feel
the
like your
lancer
hand kind of glow, like feels a hot energy across like your knuckles and your fingertips. Oh, one last drawback. Nothing important since it's a Saturday. Your right hand won't be useful until Monday.
Oh.
Well, it's all the energy well, technically spirit energy you'd be exuding to fire as often as you are. Well, that's why the limit's there in the first place, you know? Anyway, good luck! Celeste hangs up.
Oh,
Evan looks at Myron.
Oh, you can't. Myron is in his room by himself, crying spells.
Evan screams for Gregor.
The staff does the ghost sound effect. I'm not your personal butler.
You got the You got
Hits
the
you in the head.
equivalent. You got the equivalent. You lied to us.
What?
They're sending a justice squad after you.
I never lied to my brother. He is fully aware of the situation.
They're not Wraiths. The judicial Wraiths. Who did you piss off?
I brought back undeath knowledge. My brother knows of the situation.
Evan grabs the staff and takes it to his room.
unhand me, Falcao.
Yeah, Gregorius just hurling insults.
Evan takes the staff, shuts the door, looks at the staff. Oh wait, hold on. Gregor knows death knowledge. These aren't just any wraiths.
Clearly.
Like I said, Undeaf knowledge. Yes.
You have King Minos' personal hit squad coming after you.
And my brother has this decree that he will assist me. We have made agreements as such.
I'm surprised you don't have a bounty as big as Lance.
Maybe I could incur such one if I were still alive.
Please do not incur that big of a bounty while you're dead, because I would have to go after you.
Edmund, are you gonna do anything else?
Well, first off, he's gonna let Gregor go.
Sure. Like, and just in the terms of like an activity before the full evening, we're gonna say you're pretty close to getting you're getting close to evening. Like, you're 3 or 4 in the afternoon at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna call Lance.
Lance will be determined at this moment to be unavailable.
Oh,
If there's a chance that is available at this moment at this time of 3, then we'll work it in. At this moment though, Edmund, if he does pick up, we don't know what happens. We don't know that if it happens or not. So we'll leave you there, and we'll come back to Lance about it. Otherwise, when we get back to you two, Byron and Edmund, we'll do it with the evening and the ghosts.
Ooh, ghost.
One group of ghosts pick up a single pygmy.
takes him.
Okay, let's get
Excuse me.
Cyric on the table. Big man, you had a dream again.
Oh, really?
The same one you've had a few times in Spiral City. The one you've been trying to figure out the most. Starport. Julberg. Your home. Where you grew up. Where you've been. The day you had Pandora? You met her? Maybe? But everything starts to go to shit immediately, like it always does. And no matter what you do in this nightmare of yours, you are gunned down. You try summoning... Shit,
Astronova.
thank you. You try summoning Astronova, desperately, feeling the anima force around you, but nothing comes. And each time you put up your arm, you defend, you put yourself in the line of fire before any bullet, anything could hurt. Juniper? Lance? Alistair? Falcone? All these people, Cyric. And as your dream, your recollection of those moments before you remember nothing until Spiral City, Pandora's yelling at you to get back up. And every time that moment plays in your dream, you fight this sinking, depressing feeling. It chokes at your throat and gnaws at your chest to be released. And as you finally gasp for air, Cyric, you sit up loudly proclaiming, "I'm here! Here! Here!" And you scan your environment. It's early in the morning. Derek is the only person moving around at this moment. He is slowly moving across the room and muttering something under his breath. There's a very deliberateness in that movement of his. He seems unbothered and unfazed by your outburst. Pandora appears next to you, Cyric. Hey, you okay, big guy? You had the dream again?
Yeah. Fuck, I am so tired of this.
Hey, It's only normal for such stressful things to come up in your dreams when dealing with what we've been dealing with yesterday. How are you holding up?
Actually, don't you know how am I holding up? I remember because of my blood donation, I'm super exhausted. How am I
Yeah.
doing now?
You managed to sleep the exhaustion away. Now Cyrus just finds himself to be the hungriest he's probably ever experienced. Which hunger comes to be a rather difficulty for Cyrus for some reason or another. Like he doesn't get hungry or needs food like everyone else.
Oh, that physique? Shocker.
Yes. Which a reminder to chat. Cyrus, how tall is he?
He was 7'2".
How heavy?
I think we said. Hold on, let me actually pull up a sheet.
Sure.
305 pounds.
Yeah. Big boy, very tall. 305. And you feel the hungriest you've been in quite some time, Cyrus.
Oh, holy shit! I'm desperate need for some goddamn breakfast.
Well, I
And
don't
the fact,
think you'll find breakfast here, Pandora conquers. Loudly. If that priest guy was the head guy here, I think he said something about not being a charity.
I think at least I deserve one breakfast given my donation to him. Oof, I still kind of feel that.
That's your choice, big guy, to talk to him. He's not out here. He's
Well,
probably in his
let's take up
office.
on everybody first.
You quickly survey the room. Machismo is missing. Alistair is sleeping there. That's it. Alistair seems to be in a deep sleep, unnerved by your outburst.
How the fuck did he sleep through my nonsense?
Heavy sleeper, I guess.
I don't remember writing was a heavy sleep.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
Yep, what else will it sound like to do?
Yes, speak to Falcone.
Well, you walk over to Falcone's door, office door, room, and you give a solemn knock on it. It takes a few moments before you hear, "Oi! Who knocking on my door so early in the so early in the hours of the day? You better have a good excuse."
It's me, Steinrich.
Oh, Cynic! Cynic! You hear shuttling up on the floor as the door swings open. Ah! How's my favorite blood type?
Doing well, and how are you faring?
Oh, I'm doing fine. There's a brief pause. Cynic, you haven't ate! You look thin! Eat! Eat!
Standing there like Dracula.
If you
Falcone
don't eat, I
Falcone
die.
offers the famous cookies and juice. I got the cookies from the Girl Scouts, yeah. The juice too.
Actually, that does remind me. If you're to be given blood, do you have any way of preserving it, like in a fridge or something?
Well, I mean, blood do tend to go still. It gotta be used eventually. I guess you can give me a donation now.
Cause you see, I've got to get back to wait where I was supposed to wait for Lance and Eclipse at the get him to safety, and then I'll come back here.
Okay.
We'll
So,
be fine on your own for now.
I'll try. So, what kind of donation are we talking? Takes out a missionary jar. This much? or a test tube, or this much.
Let's go with the test tube, because right now I can't afford to be exhausted.
Mm. How about 2 test tubes?
Will that give me exhaustion?
You'll probably get woozy because you're definitely hungry as well.
How about I do a donation after I eat?
Why does no one eat
Yeah.
my cookies?
All right, let's see. Let's see how good your cookies are.
Well, they're not really mine. I kind of stole them off some kids, but yeah, eat.
Skin and bones.
Sarah, you find that the box is loaded with peppermint patty cookies.
Ah, the Thin Mints.
Yes.
Well, at least my birth will be nice and cool.
You managed to recover 2 HP and 2 AP. Your hunger is not satiated. There's no way some fucking snacks are gonna satiate you. It keeps you stable for now, at the very least. And the apple juice provides a little bit more HP. It gives you just 2 more HP.
Falcone got the straw.
Yeah, right? Hitting the tap of his right arm. Falcone uses blood magic to siphon the blood out of Cyric. And to fill up enough for a test tube. About, I think, 30 milliliters. No, I can't. I don't really know, like. Just not enough to cause wooziness for your height and stature, which. It feels like a tingle prick, Cyric. Do I hear music or something?
I'm not playing anything.
Huh. That sounded weird as hell. It's like a buzzing. I'll try to distract. I'll try to
Oh.
not be distracted, huh?
Oh, I see it. That's outside.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. I would have tried to ignore it. After you recover, Cyric, Father Falcone uses blood magic on you to siphon the blood out of you. Just enough for a dose, a hit, if you will, and not enough to cause issues for Cyric. I'll instruct Derek to store this for me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. He told me you won't need to actually use it though.
Hopefully I'll be able to if I need it, I'll be able to tap it from you when I need it, from the source. Now, if you ain't got no other business with me, laddie, here's some more cookies and juice. You can have them in bulk. Now, shoo.
All right then, but what are you going to do about Monday?
Falcone has a serious stare, like look in his face. He goes, "The losers do not dictate the terms of conditions. I'm not leaving."
Victors don't dictate to the vanquished. Don't dictate to the victors. That being said, it probably wants to fuck off.
Well, Falcone's
All
planning
right,
to
then.
ditch the church.
Yeah.
Fair. All right then.
But Derek's
I'll
preparing the
continue my
church as a
mission
weapon.
then. And take good care of Derek. I brought him back
Yeah,
with my
I'm
silver
tend
magic.
to. Well, you should really stick around though if you can.
Yeah, no, seriously, stay around. Like, you can use another disciple.
I want to,
I'm
but first
thirsty.
mission to complete. If the first majors are needed again over here, Silver will show up then.
Hey, excuse me. Can you use your this thing, Loon, to contact?
Deimos.
Yeah, to see if he can teleport you back to the sanctuary from there.
I was going to actually go to Place of Heaven and then use great distance to go back to Solus. with Eclipse in tow.
You can't. You do know you're on the other side of town, right?
See, the line is correct. You could not travel that distance, a great distance. The irony,
Fucking hell.
when
Wait, are you sure? Because I
yes,
see Eclipse and Lance over here, and then
yes,
Solus over here.
correct. If they were probably in the Cervantes subdistrict, yes. If they were at the Gambino, it's kind of pushing it, and depending on where in the Gambino subdistrict. Aristotle subdistrict? No, absolutely not. You don't have the power for that yet.
Shit.
Oh, Falcone. Nah, I don't think Falcone would bring it to people's news. Never mind. It's too early in the morning anyway.
Shit, Pandora, what are we going to do? We can't great distance from there to our origin point.
Well, if we got a little, it's a market district. Maybe we could.
All right then. I guess we'll have to figure out one last step. What a
Or-
fucking mess this weekend has been.
You can't you really can't contact Deimos, because he did mention before that, how you say, charges of like this place can be used to get to. That's how he got here in the first place. And the Church over Heaven is a place of yellow.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I don't want to use my Prism Eraser a second time to move Eclipse around. That's a problem.
I mean, like, how would you get him even like?
Considering the
What
roleplay,
level?
because you'll need to ponder these things whilst we continue our
Yeah,
roleplay
But
here.
let's go to Place of Heaven using the Prism Eraser.
Well, you can't. There's no fast traveling enabled for such a thing. You contact Deimos, and as you
Right.
reach out using the Prisma Riser, uh, flipping your device and dialing out to Deimos, it does take a bit of time before Deimos responds. This is Deimos. Is everything good? Is everything okay, Prisma Silver?
For now, things are here stable. I'm requesting access to you to be transported to the Place of Heaven, where I'm to meet with Eclipse.
Are you go traveling to the place of heaven for enemies of sorry, against our favorite enemies?
I'm going over there to meet up with Eclipse. I presume Lance has rescued him by now.
Okay, this isn't like a
That's
fair
Oh,
game. Yes.
Right. I understand. I understand
Yes,
what you
it's
mean
business.
now.
I
The
can make
arm-
arrangements. I can make arrangements for such a transportation. There is only the limitation that it'd only be a daily thing, a single time, and a daily one at that. It is not with. It is an emergency usage at that. If you are traveling for our favorite foes, that is a lendance of power by the divinity. This isn't my power either. I am simply a conduit in between. Yeah.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
So, do you still wish to travel? You just won't be able to for a full 24 hours, and not at the start of the next day, but literally by the.
Okay, then second question: if I were to take this teleport and then our favorite enemies to come by, and able to can I use like then be able to transport to wherever they are?
Is the emergency that would call upon it, yes.
All right, I'll do it just this once. I don't plan to make this a habit.
Try not to.
Right.
Please make sure you're in a private area before transportation.
Well, how private is the church right now?
Well, like I said, Alistair's sound asleep. Derek isn't giving a crap, and Falcone's not even in the picture as he's in his own room. So, as private as you can get with no one caring.
Okay. All right then. Let us go.
You pose. You put the prismarizer in the air, and silver energy envelops you as you feel the energy fly you through the sky and dance across invisible lines, drawing you across and around Spiral City. A sort of tugging heaviness pulls you down a little around Heavy Hammer District, but you ready on course and return as energy continues sparking through the air. In the interim, Lance,
Yeah.
you
What's
have a
up?
dream.
Oh.
It's Kana. You rush over to get to her, and every time you do, it doesn't seem like you're getting any closer to her. Kana turns to face you, holding the wooden stick in hand, with a stare of indifference, uncaring. In a flash of a blink, Lance, there's blood across Kana. Kana leaps at you, Lance. You defend yourself, and before the conclusion of this fight occurs, you sit up. You're gasping. You feel your body heighten. You even feel a little bit of a pain on your chest. Memories of how Kana's, what was it again, Lance? What did Kana hit with Lance with again?
A kendo stick.
Uh, explain to him like I'm 5.
A wooden training sword.
So a wooden training stick.
Yeah,
Kana just,
that's what you always describes it as.
yeah, Lance rubs his wound on his chest from the last time he had fought Kana in the tournament, when she used that wooden sword against him. Lance, how do you feel? Excuse me.
I haven't had that dream in a while. It's better than that other one I've been having.
Quasimodo leaks from your pocket. I saw you had that dream!
Stop doing that.
Fades.
No,
Lance, you can't tell the time of the church. Well, there would be a hole large enough to see the sky, but it just looks bright. You're definitely tired, hungry, and even after sleeping, still a level of exhausted. It's West Bay, baby!
He slowly gets up as he washes his own face for a bit. He looks around the
nowhere to
room.
really do that. There's not like public. There's a outhouse for a bathroom, and that's it. Lance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you want to do for your morning as you're getting up slowly?
He takes a good stretch as he's walking towards the exit.
Yeah, you make it with no issue to outside the church and outside the foyer. Well, not a foyer, but outside to the entrance. It's still early enough in the waking hours, Lance, that as you know it,
Mhm.
that no one's usually awake at this. No one's actually active at this time, unless you have an early job and whatnot. But not in West Bay. Most folks aren't up at this time. So the streets are still
Yeah.
dead.
So Lance would take this time to because he feels that no one's gonna be there's no action until later on the waking hour. So what he's gonna do is summon up. See if he can summon up Sure Promise.
Sure promise slowly appears, manifesting itself.
Okay. Okay. Glad I didn't destroy you. Glad you're not been destroyed from the explosion. As he slowly mounts up onto the bike. Let's make it back. Let's drive.
Lance, you get
And
on the
Lance will
bike and then
begin to
you
making
can
his way
feel the
back to.
yeah, you get on the bike and you can feel the right side of it skirt up, as you can see that the explosion handled like a whole sheet, like the Sherpa was handled like a whole shield for you for the explosion, minimizing that death that you should have experienced. Lance, when you
Like
get
when
onto the
he.
Sure Promise, huh?
When I was to say, like when Lance like kind of feels that spot, his chest kind of tightens at that sensation.
Lance, your heart just ain't beating too well.
That's gonna be something I gotta get used to.
Sure Promise is in a delicate state. If it takes a serious injury right now, it'll be in repair.
Lance slowly begins to drive off of it towards his home.
The drive is quiet. It bothers Lance more than it would for regular folk. It'd probably be fine, but for someone like Lance, Let's stay quiet is bothersome. That means people are watching. That means someone is lurking around the corner. That means at any moment things can get violent in West Bay. Lance, you make it to your neighborhood, neck of the neighborhood, unbothered. When you come up to your house,
Slow down.
you notice that your house doesn't have a missing roof anymore. In fact, when you come back this time, there's even a picketed fence. You've never had a picketed fence before.
Lance raises his brow at the sight of his home restored to normal.
As you pull closer to your house, there's even a mailbox.
What?
Yeah, there's a
postal?
mailbox.
There's postal service out here?
The mailbox is behind on the other end, like, so the mailbox front face is on the other side, like leads on the like on top of the picketed fence, and is on the up, like, so you can still put the mail in on the other end, but it stands on the other end, the fence side. Yeah, Lance, the house looks in better condition you've ever seen it in.
Well, Lance would take the time to off the
The
bike
lawn
and
is
slowly.
the lawn is even maintained.
Bullshit!
Yeah, it's got done.
That's impossible. Lance kind of gets close to the ground. I remember
No,
one
no,
time when
you're
Dad
still
beat.
you're still on the other side of the fence.
Yeah, but Lance is kind of leaning in a bit, like, there's no way in hell. There was this one time where a bunch of gang members came. When Dad beat the crap out of one of the gang members, they immediately retaliated by salting the ground. And I quote,
Go ahead.
"We don't want you flourishing here like your crabgrass."
Yeah, Lance. There is no crabgrass. It looks like good green grass, the kind of stuff that you see in Travail.
Oh no.
Lance slowly tries to make his way towards the front door.
No, you have to get through
Tries
the
to-
picketed fence.
Yeah, he's doing that right now.
Okay, so how do you get through the picketed fence? It goes up to Lance's, like, a little bit lower under his chest. So you stand over the fence.
Wow, he just looks at it a bit before hopping over it.
Make a dexterity check to see if you pass.
Huh?
Roll dexterity to see if you jump over the fence. Yeah, you fail. You tumble onto the other side and make a fool of yourself, Lance, as you jump and you catch your lower leg and you fall over to the other side. You failed to successfully, though.
At least no one saw me do that.
Hey, I saw that happen. A raspy voice speaks up.
This looks awful.
You look up, Lance, and you can see a male with black hair, short, bowl cut, question mark haircut. He's wearing a yellow shirt and black pants, and he just looks dejectedly like, hey, could you get off my lawn, please?
Lance kind of blinks a bit before getting up and dusting himself off. Hey, listen, pal. I don't know how to explain this to you,
My name's
but
Drew.
that building. What?
Drew. I'm not pal.
Oh.
My name's Drew.
Well, Andrew, I need to tell you that I used to
I'm
live here.
Andrew. It's just Drew. Anyway,
Lance just keep.
I don't know anybody who used to live here. Okay, I struck a deal with these little guys not too long ago. A few pygmies approach around Drew. Like 5 of them in total. 2 around his legs, 2 at his shoulder, and 1 on his head. And they approached me some time ago, and I can't seem to shake them off. And so they said that I could move in here, or they'd help me move in here. That's what they said. Said it seemed abandoned enough.
Wow. You see,
Jesus.
that's where the funny part comes in. There was a lot
The
that
pygmy on the head
happened.
says, "Hey, hi, I'm the pygmy who's been watching over this house. There hadn't been anybody for like 3 months. Squatters' rights, West Bay states exactly a month on top of no one being present allows squatter rights. So giving you a grace period of 3 months is more than necessary in West Bay culture. It's considered a kindness in West Bay culture.
Look.
Did you even refix
It
the
doesn't think,
place?
Yeah, I can see they fixed the place.
You know, we do have an extra room I can rent out to you.
Lance kind of deeply inhales. How are you supposed to rent out the room to the guy who used to live here?
Yeah, that's what the word you're using. Please don't yell at me. You used to live here.
Look, this is my literal. That's all I have left in this world is this home.
Oh, that does sound depressing. I wouldn't have a home if I left, but I guess I'm willing to part with it if you're willing to pay me for it.
Like what? 100? Like 1,000,000 gold coins?
Well, that's really expensive, ain't it?
Sorry, I just had a moment. I had a dream about this. It
No,
didn't
no,
end
no.
well for me.
No, it's more like 40 million gold pieces. The 40 million gold piece death man. Anyway, Lance, go ahead.
Yeah. What? So how much you want for?
50,000.
Alright. It's not gonna increase with like I said. You know.
No, but he may change the offer from gold to something else.
Right. Lance agrees to the arrangement. I'll work on getting the cash for you.
Oh.
You just keep them safe.
Drew goes, they say they want a down payment to secure your deal. They all nod?
Lance takes out his wallet and shows to them all that it's empty.
With your wallet out, the pygmies notice your quote badge with King Pygmy. Okay.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, he's good for it. He's good for it. He's with King Pygmy.
Just be safe around these neighborhoods. In this neighborhood, alright, Drew?
I think people should be more afraid of me. I've seen what these things do to people. Lance, you've met Drew, the Pygmy-mancer.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need to do something.
Hey, Raven. I stepped away. Cyrix in transit, which technically, as Lance is figuring this bombshell out, he'd eventually arrive at the place overhead, but Lance wouldn't be there at that time. Yes, there's more of a housekeeping session. The aftermath of the city being on fire for a while. Ah, crap. I forgot to mention Delta's still with you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, Delta took you guys back and decided to stay lodging with you guys. Edmund, don't breathe. Plataris is here.
Oh no.
Yo, I can't wait for the finale of TADC. I hate the fandom and what they did to esports.
You gonna see this finale in theaters?
No. Unless it hasn't sold out and it's local to me, then yes, I will gladly go. If it's not, I'm not looking for it, and I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I need it now energy. Like I'll live.
Maybe avoid it for the first few days so you don't want a crowded theater.
If they air it a couple of days, yeah, I'd probably wait for I'll see my local theaters. What's up? Otherwise, I doubt it. Oh, someone's sharing a stream.
Did you mean to do that, Evie?
Yes.
Are you live gambling? Are you kidding? How I imagine atmosphere. Is that a fucking 7? Did you just get money?
Just lost.
You need to follow her, but of course it's your decision.
Oh, he's laughing at you too.
I just lost 20,000.
Oh my god, Evie. Evie.
Can there be a moment?
That was why the guy was laughing. Oh my god, Evie. Buddy.
I'm back again.
No, put that in the stocks. You can lose money faster.
No, it's a social casino. I don't actually have.
Yeah, as long as you're not actually burning a financial hole in your pocket.
Oh, the reason why he was laughing is because it's 2 7s in a row.
Oh. Yeah, kind of just waiting for Lance.
I'm still gambling.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, the reason why he was laughing is because it's 2 7s in a row. You know, I feel a hard way coming.
Yeah. The Chekhov spirit gun. The spirit gun's introduced in the first act to be used eventually. Well, while we wait for Lance Line to get back, I will continue with Cynric. Cynric, Lance, just like an IRL, he wouldn't actually be at the church when you arrive with silver energy around you. Some of the parishioners in the church get startled by the sudden appearance of a guy the size of a Primarch. Oh, not really a Primarch, they're 8 foot. Cyric's 7'2", so he's like a space marine. Unarmored space, taller than an unarmored space marine. That's larger than any football player you could imagine. Just materializing in the middle of the place over heaven.
Remember how I said I felt a hard way coming? Just got it. Just got it, baby. 120 coins.
Well, he don't want to stay it, so I'm gonna just give it to him because I care about him. Oh, you a real one!
Yeah. Yeah. So, Sarah, you appear at the place over heaven. The parishioners, spooked, freaked out. How do you feel?
I was a little dazed due to my hunger.
Yeah, and it would only double the zapped sort of sensation that goes across your body.
I can't stand it.
Looks around. Makes sure he's actually at where he's supposed to be.
You're definitely at the place over heaven.
Okay. Good.
Hey, Cyrus? This big guy?
Was that
Pandora.
what? Oh, okay.
I'm hungry
Yeah?
too.
Wow, that bad, huh? Well, let's go and see what they got for us.
What can I do for you? You suddenly appearing giant of a man.
He got some food.
It's
I'll go
Cyrus!
to.
Aw, man, I
Hello,
could try to
Father.
feed you.
Are you feeling better?
Better. He looks a bit confused. Moa has been in a good faith of feeling. In good health at the very least. We can try to feed you. You are a rather large fellow, though. That'd be what? Like 3-5 servants for you?
Well, let's. I don't want to eat the whole stock. I can't just deprive the whole place of food.
Oh, it's only soup and bread, so.
I'm not arguing there.
Then you can help yourself to 3 servings?
You know how? Hold on. I'll give him 1,500 gold to as payment.
So 1,500 or 150?
1,500.
Okay. Well, dang, that would be the most expensive soup you're probably ever gonna buy yourself, huh, kid? Oh, hey, Sea Raptor! Rating your channel, Kayla, for 42 people.
Oh shit.
Oh wow! Thank you for the raid, Sea Raptor.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, all for a Beck Warrior.
Yeah, just like letting idle. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for the raid. Were y'all playing Mech Warrior Online yourself?
We could take a fiver for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys enjoyed your Mech Warrior Online.
Yeah, I'm streaming with Mr. Dungeons on here, who's been running Overarms, tabletop RPG he's been doing for about 6 years now.
Yeah.
Now, wait. Sea Raptor, I just looked at your profile. I doing a little bit of you were hosting one of the planetary qualifiers for SWU?
And Mech Warrior 5 Clans. Interesting title. I mean, I like Mech Warrior 5 Mercs a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to my first event next week.
Hey,
Undersharing,
wow.
Michael. Well, I appreciate it.
Houston, unfortunately, I'm not down south, but I do love me some Star Wars. Enjoy. Where at? I'm going to the Cincinnati planetary qualifier. I'm a local to the area, and the person who won, or not won, but got third at one of the recent planetary events was a local. I think it was it wasn't it was I think the one near Chicago.
And this is the Star Wars
Springfield,
TCG,
yeah,
right?
they got third. Yep.
Nice.
I love the Star Wars TCG.
Springfield.
I do a lot of streaming in the upper Midwest.
Yeah, that's cool.
Michigan? Because, you know, I got some choice words about Michigan.
Yeah.
Such as Toledo being ours. Oh, more Wisconsin.
Was Wisconsin for, like, cheese? But they also do Illinois. I gotta check out what Wisconsin's known for. Wisconsin. I was right. I was right. So it was cheese. One of these days, I'll probably make my way out to Wisconsin. I really want to do the Gundam card game. Get that my way.
It's alright.
I heard my friends compare it to Magic Light.
The Gundam?
Mm-hmm.
It's just Bandai doesn't like money.
Yeah, that too. I also want to do the Gundam Assembly. The Warhammer 40k one.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, for Gundam. Depending on how much I like it, I might even try to get myself some model kits. But that all depends if they don't fuck shit up like they do with miniatures and what's it called, Games Workshop. Because there's no way I'm buying Char the Red Comet, a single like lieutenant model, and pay like $60 for it. Like no. I'm not getting hoed out here like a Warhammer guy. Nope. How are the games in
That reminds me, I need to fix my SWU deck.
in Star Wars?
Yeah. I pulled a showcase Lando, and I've been doing Lando Data Vault. because Lando Law Data Vault because I am
Filthy degenerate.
yeah, I'm a filthy net decker.
What's
But
a
I do
net
love
decker?
nice as a sexy showcase. I know. I pulled it during the pre-release. I was debating on getting a booster box, and I just told them at the last second before they got the pre-release in. I was like, you know what? I'll get a booster box. Third third pack, I said holy shit and felt really, really bad because there was a little kid there.
Aww.
Yeah, I try not to swear in front of children, even though like when it comes to public spaces, I try to limit my cussing and swearing like a
Reasonable.
sailor in my yeah. Here, nah,
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope the fuck not.
there is no professionalism with me.
Ah.
But it is I saw it on a YouTube video. I can't remember the YouTube channel who brought it to my attention, but it's Lando Data Vault with all heroisms, so I could ping myself with the Lando ability to get guaranteed credit draw. And I've been messing around with Max Rebo, the Max Rebo band in it, as my only non-hero unit or non-hero card, and it's doing well in testing.
In testing.
Yeah, in testing, it's doing well. When I actually go out to my locals, I'm getting fucking robbed. I'm getting robbed.
You're beating 5 knuckles somewhere you don't want to feel it.
Ah.
To catch you up
What
to
did I
date,
miss?
Cyric Cyric teleporting into the place over heaven. Lance isn't there because you're talking to Drew, the Pick-Me-Mancer. And I paused the roleplay for a bit, not just for you, but also Kalis got raided, so Lance at least let Kalis and everybody address the raiders.
Sorry, Kalis, for going on a Star Wars rant.
See that?
I think it's perfectly fine. I only wish I could chime in other than I like Star Wars as a franchise before Kathleen Kennedy. And hopefully with the death of Kathleen Kennedy from being kicked out of Disney, Star Wars might start to heal. The Darth Maul TV show looks promising. The voice actor insisted that Maul's lightsaber scream every time he swings, and I'm like, okay, you see, that's the kind of creative direction that you get from somebody who gives a shit about a product. Yes, more of that. So only time will tell if the Darth Maul TV show will actually live up to the hype, or if it'll be another flop burger of nothingness. I like Star Wars though.
Like cuddles.
How's the MechWarrior games going out tonight?
Oh, they need to nerf fucking arrow fours.
Missiles?
Yeah.
Especially since they recently nerfed AMS.
Nerfed
right?
AMS. Yep.
Yeah, I pay attention.
Why did they nerf AMS?
Because the people
So
who
more
like to
people
sit...
would buy the pay fours.
Yeah, that
That's stupid.
it's so stupid it just might work. Well, Raiders, just to let you all know, like Kalis had mentioned a little earlier, been role playing with these guys for 6+ years on a roleplay called Spiral City Chronicles. It's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure meet modern day roleplay within a huge mega city called Spiral City. And right now we're just catching up on the last bit of our roleplay for the evening. A whole lot of stuff happened, so I can't really catch you all up to everything. But for the most part, we're right now focusing on a group of characters known as Lance and Cyric and their adventures in a basically decrepit church in a really torn up and destroyed neighborhood called West Bay. Cyric, you just appeared. Father Nero spoke with you and provided you some level of breakfast. and you make your way to the food line and easily find that everyone kind of parts their way from the mammoth of a man that you are as you approach the soup line, and you manage to get your servings and find that eating the provided servings is just enough to satiate you. You could definitely go for another round or two, like another bowl or two, but you just feel apt with what you have, unless you want more.
Nah, let's save some for everybody else.
So normally food would give benefits for eating, but since you were such a hunger state, the flavored water you drink and the hard tack bread, it's basically near flavored with soup water and bread hard enough to crack concrete with. These two things had managed to mean nothing to Cyric as he inhaled the drink and bread with little to no problem. With everyone watching, like, oh, he's just biting that. Oh my god, he is just chewing that hardtack. Wow. Someone reaches over to you, Cyric, at your second piece of hardtack, goes, hey, dip it. Dip it.
Sure.
Thank you, Sea Raptor. You have a great night.
Yep, be safe, Sea Raptor. Thank you again for the raid.
I can give you a follow. Go ahead, Cyric.
Anything spice of this bread.
Yeah, you take the recommendation and you dip it a bit time. When you dip it a bit time, you find that the bread somehow becomes a bit more malleable and chewable, and the really denseness of the tack actually gets a little bit better with the light flavor that comes from the soup. And it seemed like it's intended that you eat the bread with the soup kind of deal. And Cyric, you find a much easier time finishing your breakfast. Cyric, as you finish your breakfast and your senses are like way better, you immediately notice the anima energy in the room you're in. Anima users can passively detect when someone's using anima power. So it's very hard for an anima user to kind of stay incognito when in the presence or in the area and vicinity thereof an anima user. So Cyric, you can feel someone's using their power.
Huh. Want to get up, Pandora?
Pandora, and when Pandora appears, that's also in its own like it would be technically using anima power, but it's manifestation. It doesn't cost anything to manifest it, though. In that the anima is manifested, any anima user can sense or be able to see the anima present. Pandora appears and goes, I think it's coming from over there. Pointing over to where most of the people are resting, except there's one person who is sitting up, adjusted, and Cyric, it doesn't take you any longer than a few seconds to realize that's Eclipse. He has the bread and soup in his hand. There seems to be some evidence that he's been eating, but slowly, if you could pull whatnot, you can't tell.
I'll wait till he's finished eating.
Well, he doesn't seem to be rushing.
Alright, I'll just walk up to him.
Cyric, you approach Eclipse, and you can, at first, you can just sense the anima energy. As you get closer, you can see someone's over his shoulder. And as you approach, he sits up and goes, huh. I didn't expect to see you so soon, Cyric. Cyric, as you approach Eclipse, you can see there's somebody standing behind him, like an anima energy, much like Pandora. The guy waves at you, Cyric. Hi!
I wave back.
And
I'm
door
glad you're
opens.
safe.
Thanks. Lance broke me out, and I don't really remember anything of it. I just remember being captured and taken into prison and processed. It wasn't a good time.
I see. So about the person behind the clips, tell me about them.
Um, I think you've only really met Night. You've never seen Day. He would be the appearance of a shaggy man, like a shaggy appearance man, probably 20 or 30s. Unkempt hair, but long, more pulled in the back. It is sharp colored brown, but you couldn't tell because it's not colored on it, it's on him before. He'd be wearing, uh, actually, no, he wouldn't have any top clothing on. He'd be chest naked, with unique little tattoos across his body, tribal style. And he had pants. And he'd have a wicked hippie sort of energy coming off from him. Peace be with you, brother.
I do remember you. You helped out Lance back at the tournament that we had to walk out on. Do you remember?
Huh?
You remember this first tournament that we fought with Knight, the King of Iron Anima tournament? We had to
Yeah.
step back off to heal Lance.
Oh, yeah, so you would know it's Day.
Yeah. And plus, we met Honey Doll at Dockside.
Namaste, my dude. What's going on?
So I got a question. How did you two end up combined together like so? Snap his fingers to show Pandora.
Cyrek, I think it's pretty obvious it's because of great distance.
So what you're saying is they also have great distance?
No. The side effect of great distance. I panicked. I didn't know where I was throwing people. I wanted somewhere safe. That's all I could say. And I felt energy swell up in me, and great distance activated. Somewhere that I wanted to find safety in, and it threw me somewhere so far away. Well, got jumbled, and I could have easily ended up with one. I could have easily ended with one of those two, and you could have ended up with one of them instead.
So,
The cat.
Eclipse Day. Do you remember anything
Well,
about
I'd
back
be Knight
home?
specifically, but it'd be better if you just refer to us as. It'd be better if you, yeah, just refer to us as Night and Day. We're Eclipse, but if you're gonna talk to us singularly, then Day and Night.
Right, force of habit. So, do you have any memories of back home before all of this? Because mine are absolutely fucking scrambled.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to talk about it. Before I do so, I need you to understand a few things. Our memories are just as scattered as yours. I wouldn't say a perfect one-to-one recollection, but dude, I definitely say that we have some working knowledge on our memories. I'll gladly share you some of my stuff, but Knight, you should go first. It's the more relevant. Actually, you know what? I'll go first. Mine's less relevant. So, you see, I was a starfarer, so my family was void-born. Not really much to say. We've always been hopping around different ships. Then I got into the Silver, and well, became one of their missionaries for quite some time, and that's where I landed in Julberg. on a missionary joint. It was going pretty smooth. Couldn't lie. And when the time came to leave Julberg, well, yeah. Day looks away. Knight takes a deep breath. What I'm gonna tell you. Understand that I've already had much conversations with Dane about this, my memories, and my responsibilities. Yeah, dude. So don't be too harsh on him. Well, I definitely understand why you might be. Like, Knight's a tough kind of guy, but I wouldn't call myself Eclipse if I didn't think if he was a total bad guy. Okay? You there, big guy?
Mm-hmm. I was waiting for a response.
No,
All right then.
Yeah, he
Oh.
was telling you, like, don't judge. They're just asking not to be judged, and that's about it. He assured you the story, just, don't be judgmental.
Don't be a dick.
Well, you still want to see what we hear, don't, will we?
Yeah. So, as far as my earliest memories can remind me, it was native to a distant planet from Julberg. Ralka. Grew up there. My planet, not a big player in the grand scheme of the universe. Problem with Ralcom was that it sits in a desirable desirable bed star system, one of which a very ambitious empire had seized up and had taken Ralcom for war. And by when I was born, I had only seen the pitter-patters of the revolutionary fighters fighting. And as I got to a teen, it had already been way too late for me to have made my mark. What men and women died for Ralcon's safety were turned into a blind eye for subservitude to this empire. From there, I was forced into conscription and spent my informative years from teenage to adulthood, young adulthood, enlisted as a foreign conscript. Put into a foreign conscript battalion. And upon my first few operations deployed, they were test operations first, just deployment speed, how fast and efficient we were. Then, Julberg. My first real mission. First time my boots would hit the ground. I remember the nervous jittering I had while sitting in the graph seat. Strapped to the graph, having the graph straps on in my seat. Feeling my stomach to the bottom of my pit. The men and I were deployed. I think about 5 or 6 of us. To the starport. Under the guise of regular transport. No one had seen us coming. No one could have imagined our firepower and how ready we were. The first few to recognize what we were doing fell quickly. I didn't take the first shots. I did my best to intimidate and scare folk. We worked out pretty methodically at the starport.
No real issues, line.
Okay.
We made our way through the starport pretty methodically. Until we made this one hallway turn. It almost felt like time had stopped. You were there, Cyric. Next to you was Pandora. If only you weren't there at that hallway at that moment. If only I hadn't had my orders. My rifle was already trained on you before the moment you began to draw your service arm on me. You had no chance, and I gunned you. Sarek, the reality of the situation breaks like a mirror on you. Your memory coming back in full swing at the moment too. The panic dread of the situation arises like a unwanted anxiety attack as you remember not being able to put like a black figured man approaching you with the rifle, not even a regular rifle. This thing is an LMG, LMG 50 if specifically. So it is a very heavy machine gun with this very obvious magazine box underneath it. And he casually carries it as if it's paperweight. Not paperweight, as if it's a feather. And fires at you with such a precision and accuracy that taking you down was like nothing. Because even in this flashback, Cyric is still the massive giant he is. How's Cyric? How are you reacting, Cyric?
It was you? Please tell me Sonic is holding something. Oh, I know. Maybe a glass cup?
There wouldn't be
Sonic's
such a
so
luxury. There wouldn't be such a luxury around West Bay, inside West Bay district, especially this church with basically vagabonds always living here. Though you could easily grab one of the wooden pews nearby and just crunch it under your very very stressed intense hand.
Yeah. He's low-key furious about the whole thing.
Yes. I shot you. It was my orders. I had no other choice. You went down. They were screaming, and as I made my approach, that is when, surprisingly enough, Day attacked me. Yeah, I managed to, tackle the dickhead onto the ground and bopple off his, what's it called? His attention. Though I fumbled his gun, and while I tried to grab for it, you were faster than me and put one on my chest, too. Yeah. But you stuck me with a knife. Yeah, I got you. But I didn't get you good enough. No. But after my little tussle with Day, that's when the air started sucking around me, and I thought I was gonna buy the farm then. That's when our memories just get fuzzy.
Stop.
No, they just get fuzzy. Then we wake up in by Dockside in East Bay. We meet Honey Doll. They are the first people that help us out here in Spiral City. We get arrested and then we get brought back to East Bay where then we see you. It must have been a delayed effect with Pandora. We don't know why you appeared first. Why we appeared first before you.
Sonic is so angry. Can I just grab Knight
Oh
Knight's
my
Knight
god!
by
I'm
the
sorry. I'm sorry. That's the third person they arrested tonight.
It must be some kind of drug ring.
No, they are literally just driving away and shit, and they rolled up again, and they just literally arrested somebody. And what's happening is they must be doing shit like stupid shit outside, and they just like there's enough police out here that they could just roll up on you like this. So these idiots are quickly learning that they enforcing shit.
Dark
Sorry.
time.
Yeah. So what's going on again?
He wants to grab at.
I'm grabbing Knight by the fucking throat.
You grab Knight and you manage to put your two meaty hands around him pretty effectively, Cyric, and give him a good old throttling as Day goes, Hey, Cyric, calm down, big guy. Pandora speaks up, Hey, Cyric, are you okay? As Knight goes, I understand your frustration.
Like what? Were you fucking using me? Were you using me to survive in this goddamn city?
No, hey, we didn't have access to our memories too. It was only after the stuff that you guys went through with Novus and whatnot, when we became Eclipse, that's when we truly confronted our memories. And since then, we really didn't have a chance to speak with you.
Oh, Sonic is so mad. You have to use like a charisma check to force him to calm down.
It's understandable.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd be a charisma check at a disadvantage with with Eclipse Junctioning.
You know, for this one, I'll junction because he's so angry that his powers are kind of activated on his own, without like against Pandora's will. You know, you get what I mean,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're in a hypotensive state of emotions.
Well, here's the Eclipse's charisma roll, disadvantage with the 2. And then he's junctioning. Well, okay, he gets an 11. So he's
Jeez.
pretty convincing, and or you are at least sympathetic enough to understand. Like you're sympathetic enough to understand. Yeah, you rolled an 8. He rolled an 11, even with the disadvantage. So I imagine it's less that he convinced you with his words, and more that the circumstances of just kind of like Cyric is can be an emotional person, sure. It takes a bit of time for Cyric's mental energy to calm down and pull back to see the bigger picture of things and understand you also suffered from memory issue, and if these two are making the claim that they did not have full access to the memory until much later when you knew them, then they weren't trying to manipulate Cyric whatsoever. All they could remember is the things about their most immediate backstories. So Knight thinking he was some sort of soldier, and Day thinking he was some sort of hippie, hippie zealot, which turned out to be true.
Huh. That will.
Lance, after talking to Drew, would you have left?
Yeah, Lance would have went back straight to the church.
You would be there at the church at seeing Knight being throttled.
Lance doing what Lance does best. He immediately shoulder checks, like he shoulders himself into Cyanwick to try to get him off Eclipse.
So it's a dramatic Lance. So Lance comes to the church to see the situation, but is oblivious to what's going on until he gets close enough. When Lance gets close enough to see that Cyric is there because he's unmistakable, and that something's going on with Knight because Knight's behind him, Lance It is by the height of Cyric's like choking, and Cyric kind of already taking days. Like, hey, calm down. We didn't know any time sooner than you did. Conversation. And Lance, you haven't heard any of that as you make your way and try to throw Cyric off of Night. Well, Eclipse, as far as you know. You don't even know it's Eclipse. Yeah, you actually did put it together as Eclipse. You can go ahead and make a strength check. I won't bother Cyric. Oh, sorry. I mean, unless you want to roll Cyric.
I'll.
Oh wow! The dice truly write a narrative, don't they?
Indeed, they
Wow.
do. I'll just have
Cy-
that justify why Cyric just drops the clips, not even gently. Like Lance still checking threw him the fuck off the card.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
the three of you get fall to the ground together. Nice, Night coughing, like Eclipse coughing, rubbing his throat. Oh, jeez.
Good to see you too, Cyric. Could you not choke the guy out I just got out of prison?
Easy for you to say when you're the one who got fucking shot by him.
Eclipse stands up. Ugh. I'd say I am sorry. I had my orders. It was not personal.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, wait, before you continue saying anything, Edmund, I mean, Cyric, Lance would kind of like walk over to Eclipse. Yeah, and I got shot. Technically, I got shot by Edmund the other night. You don't see me like bringing up a blood grudge against that.
I'm not
He never
holding a
shot you.
blanket.
Well, like you see, when you shot that chick, she redirected all the damage to Lance. And Lance,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you see
Not
how
just
Lance's
that.
logic
Also,
works?
remember, also the ice cream man, Emerald Isles
Lance
vacation.
does not know about that.
Yeah. And we don't tell him about that either.
So like, yeah, Lance is like, yeah, like I got shot by the guy I call Butler, technically because of an anima power. But you don't see me like trying to start like breaking his face in.
This is more than that, Lance.
Lance,
Look,
what's in the past is in the past, Cyric. It already happened. We can't go back and change it as of right now. What we can do right now is, well, live it in the moment.
following my orders, my fucking ass. Whatever. So, fine then. Why were you arrested in the first place?
Rested.
Prison.
Oh no! Yeah. So I was using what was it? Phobos. Flying, getting myself back to the place over heaven. They thought I was an unstable anima user, and they just I was attacked by several group of people. I thought at first they could handle it. Then this sort of wave disruption, like a ray gun or some kind, was hitting me, and it disoriented me enough. And anytime I used the amount of the power, it just healed its head a bit. Eclipse, remembering it just bothers me. But it's almost like every time I used my Omni power, it was used against me, or it disoriented me. And by the time I realized what was going on, I was already set upon by some other people restraining me, and I couldn't access my Anima power anymore with these handcuffs. And from that moment, I couldn't speak with Day anymore. That's why you found me in the state you did, Lance.
I think they're the same kind of handcuffs they would put on Yanagata back in the Nelco district. Some kind of anima disruption.
Yeah, that's what the inmates and be around me were wearing too. It wasn't a good time when I was there. There were a lot of unstables that were rotated daily if the weekly, if not daily.
Do you have any idea where they went?
No. No, none of them ever returned who were the same. No one ever returned. There were always new people. Always new. I've
Well,
lost count how many times they've rotated people.
Lance kind of loves his hand. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. The whole prison's been iced.
For the best.
Hmm. Not for the best of Anima relations
What
with,
happened to
with
the
the city, but
wardens?
oh, you mean oh those two? Lance kind of grits his teeth a bit. Myron and Edmund took care of those two. I think one of them. I think one died and became a corpse. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm sure it was a cool backflip.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe it was a cool backflip. Well, because they helped me out getting you out, we kind of need to get back to the how you say it, the sauntering stallion.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, because Myron has some kind of. Wait, Myron did tell Lance about the whole thing, right?
What thing?
Yeah, I ranted to everyone.
Okay, good.
Yep.
So Lance kind of looks over. So
Crimson
apparently,
Canyon.
yeah. So apparently, Eclipse. Myron has some kind of thing that he has like some kind of pouch, a piece of paper that allows him to figure out. It's like some kind of important spell thing. I can't remember exactly the details, but he
Got some
needs
important paper.
yeah, very important paper that needs your magic, your lunar magic. He called it.
Night blinks a bit before creating a moon in his hand. It's the size of a baseball. This?
Spaceball.
Come on and jam, and welcome to the slam.
Yeah, Lance like nods. Yeah. He kind of like rubs his neck a bit. Yeah, exactly
So
that
you
thing.
didn't save me because we're friends. You saved me for utility. Motherfucker!
Yes.
I was underground waiting
Yes.
for you!
Lance, just yeah,
Clips
sorry.
leaps out
No.
and throttles Lance's throat. Why you
Lance-
little I got Vincent! I was put underground? And you're fucking breaking me out only because you need me for something.
Lance is like, you see Gotch walking by trying to fight back. Lance is like, no, you dumbass! I got you up because Honey Doll told me what happened.
Yeah, he keeps trying to strangle you.
Oh, motherfucker! Like, I imagine there was a pause a bit when Lance said the Honey Doll bit. But then
Goes right back. Goes right back in it. And that's where we'll leave our stream for our roleplay for tonight. Because I'm sorry, I just have to be super conscious since I do work tomorrow, and we are coming up to 12 o'clock. We
All right.
we will wrap up the Ghost Jamboree and there and after on our next stream.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think one of the cutscenes I want to at least go over before we wrap up for tonight, is, excuse me, Flame Wrath, making their public appearance and promoting to Travail citizens that City Hall it is already being worked on it's like going to be near its construction, fully constructed. And to expect that City Hall will continue to fight and stand for Trevelyan citizens. And this rushed effort is by a joint effort of Anima users that are still present and are able-bodied to help, as well as a collaboration with King Pygmy. Oh, my hand is very generous. Oh. So yeah, that'll be the last cutscene. Well, so yeah, the last cutscene for our stream would be just Allure making the public announcement like Trevelyan Anima users, don't give up, do not surrender, do not concede. If you are alive and able, come to the police department at the temporary city hall. We'll have getting city hall fixed, and we will have it as a defiance against the oppressive Spiral Council. Anima users will be compensated appropriately for reparations and are given free healthcare and a plethora of benefits for Anima users to just join against Travail. No, sorry, not Travail, against Spiral
For
Council.
sure.
hmm And the campaign is going to attempt to go outside of Travail to neighboring districts to see if others want to carry the spark with Travail. Allure promises that the sparks of rebellion they've only been lit and will not go out until the Spiral Council has been removed.
As pleased as the giant pygmy.
All right, that'll be tonight's session. I hope you guys had a great session tonight. I usually leave this some time for us to talk, comments and questions. Go ahead, guys, if you have anything.
Not the moment.
No, we're gonna make this Ghost Jamboree thing a Sunday thing, or just the next session?
I could do yeah, I'm not particularly doing anything on Sunday now. As long as we have the time for it for everybody else.
I'll let you know by tomorrow. By tomorrow, if I'm able to do that.
Yeah, let us know over the scheduling channel, and I'll make sure to ask Evie and Kalis, you two, on Friday or Saturday if you guys are available for Sunday.
I work Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I meant like I'll ask you on one of those 2 days. We won't ask
Oh.
for the session, and I'll just see if you're free for Sunday. Because otherwise, you guys can always reach out to me personally about anything you want to talk about, comments, questions, concerns about Spiral City. And yeah, I always really appreciate having you guys here tonight. Y'all have a great night. Please don't get arrested like these people outside. God, there's like 3
No
people.
promises.
Yeah, right? No fucking promises.
Good night, bro.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Good night.